thermal muffler. That's all to do with the straight pipe. So we're gonna stick this son of a bitch in fucking probably in, I don't know what that is there, probably B1. We got this big fucking thing behind it. We're gonna just step it out of the way. There it is. You didn't even drop the Sawzall on the floor. Not Sawzall, little bandsaw. Well, we're working on a project that's been waiting since before harvest time. Somebody had rented the bin crane and it had a catastrophic failure. It wasn't his fault, it was just metal fatigue or whatever you want to call it. Whoever built this thing had a lot of good ideas, but some poor welding skills on some of it.
Cheaped out on some iron.
And too thin iron. There's a big bar that went across here, and then 2 flat irons on each side where the cylinders push. And this one ripped off and went up into his bin and bent everything all to hell. So he actually bought a new big piece of tubing and 2 big angle irons, so we're going to have angle irons on each side instead of that little thin, I don't even know what that was, not even 3/8, was it? That flat iron, maybe.
Quarter by 4?
Quarter by 4 flat irons. They're just too light. It allowed things to do this. So now it's got, I don't know what that is, that's thick. That angle iron, yeah.
3/8, I think.
3/8 by 3.
Yeah.
So that'll be a hell of a lot stronger. So Dad's just, oh yeah, and the tubing's twice as thick as what was on there too. So 3/8 wall tubing now as well. So Dad's just cutting all the crap off of it because it's been broken welded 1,000 times there by previous owners before Antoine and I bought it. So this will help. There's a few other things on it need to be done too, but he never got to finish moving his bins. He wasn't too worried about it, so try and get it done now that we've got time, and then he can finish his job and we'll worry about the other things on it after. So one fitting got broke off and fucked the threads up, so we'll have to tap that out and then drill a couple holes in those angle irons and weld everything together. So
did you show people the new shop star?
Yeah, I know, she walked by when I started.
Oh, she walked by.
Yeah, that's Dad's new cat, Minu. He brought her in here because he wanted a cat in the shop.
Mick is the cat lover.
I didn't bring her in here though.
You did so.
She's always curled up in your coat.
You put her there.
Jesus, hey Pepper? Anyway, get that all cut apart and we'll bring you back in a few. Well, I'm back from hauling my load of oats, and Dad's got the first angle iron piece ready here. Took a couple minutes to get things cut right for the angulation on that cross piece, but
Crotch piece.
the crotch piece. Anyway, get it stuck into place. I'm going to go to town here and get a fitting for the other cylinder because it's got to get ran in before we can line up any of the other stuff. So talk to you in a few.
Good morning, everybody. Well, I'm going to do a little bit more video for Nick here. He's busy with the new baby early in the morning these days, so it doesn't get out here right away. And I guess I'm going to get started on this again while the tractor warms up before we do chores. Just get you caught up a bit here. Oh, old guy's got to jump up and across this stuff. Well, all we got so far is this cross member put in. Got it tack welded. And little gap on that one. Couldn't have been me that cut that stuff. Make that crooked. Haha, yes it was. But I think I should really point out this stand that we made for it here. It's pretty intricate. Took a lot of time. Got some blocks that actually came out almost perfect height, and this O-ring pick was just the right addition to make the difference there. And on this side, a 2x4 and a little chisel stuck under it, and a 2x4 on that side to kind of hold things at the right angle. Like, you know, we're pretty high tech around here. Anyway, I'm going to weld some more of this. Probably try and remember to show some of the after junk welding that I do. And then we'll get out and do some chores. Talk to you guys in a while. Not sure if Nick has made a cold start of the old Detroit lately. She's been plugged in all night, so it should be pretty uneventful. Okay. Let's see if I can get my camera or my video skills up. Not too bad, not too bad. Guess our new block heater's working. Well, I've never claimed to be a professional welder, but... Oh, geez, can't see that one. There we go. Sometimes they turn out. Got this end welded up. Had a couple cracks over there. Oh boy, we're going to curse when we go to take this cylinder off if we ever have to. Some asshole went and welded the pin in. Oh well. That sounds like the problem for next year. Hopefully not me.
Well, the old girl's going to be like new again here right away. Getting a few other things knocked off while it's in here too. This big brace here was cracked and broke off. So it was just kind of flopping in the breeze. And then the top was pushed in. So it wasn't really doing anything anymore other than looking dumb. And then the fender here was ripped off since we got it. So we've got our wood clamp on there with it sucked over, and it's all bent all out to hell. Put two big braces on it to hold it, and all the top side on both of those are welded now. Have to run it outside and stand it up tomorrow and do the back sides on all of it. I'll be ready to go, so. Well, it's the next day. The bin crane is all done. if you guys remember, I had a 65 Coronet, little 4-door. I had big ambitions of doing stuff with, but I kind of lost interest in it, so I put it up for sale and it sold. So I got it out for the guy who's coming to get it tomorrow. And we are moving the AR. It was sitting in the snow over there. I was like, fuck, you know, I should see if it'll start. Sure as shit, she fired right up, and I went about 150 feet and ran out of gas. So it's gonna go in the shed here where the Coronet was and hang out with the Charger. So I need my hand back to run my clutch, so I'll bring you back in a minute. Well, I'm just making a couple batches of chalk now. This is a batch of barley for the bulls. Barley and spelt chaff, Rumensin, and vitamin A, D, and E, 3-to-1, and cobalt salt all in there. So then I gotta make a batch of oats. Go on that side of the pile, and that's for the heifers here. So I suppose get this done and talk to you in a little bit, I suppose. What do you figure? Smells pretty good, eh? I gave her a little bit, so